Well, I need to welcome you back, and we're still with the big story for today. We're taking a critical look at the state of the nation, but those issues that seems to be putting us down. Well, basically, hardship is in the land. No news to all Nigerians looking at the present price of goods and services. And one that is hitting us just this morning, a couple of minutes ago, is that a kilogram of gas is now 1,500 naira. Well, anyway, bag of cement is 11.5 right here in Delta State, 16,000 in Abuja, and transportation in normal, I'm just talking about transportation interstate, also intercity here in Delta State, you don't get it to be precise, has gone up. Used to be 100 naira, but now 150. Well, a question. But one we're still looking at, as we're trying to take or make sense in all of it, and find ways to better improve it, so we do not end up with the predicted doom that the African Development Bank is saying. But then what I need to say now is calm down, cool your temper. Let's go and get a message from our sponsors, and we'll come back, more discussion on the big story for today.
Oh, yeah, follow Uno Road, auto better quality. If you talk gas matter, oh, yeah, follow Benetta. Gas with the better quality, Benetta gas. Where they full Rishi man, na Benetta gas. Every brother na Shapal, Benetta gas. Benetta gas, no mago, na Benetta gas. Different type of gas cylinder, Benetta gas. Gas we go last you well, na Benetta gas. Benetta now dogu Benetta gas service in a them they run Benetta make you carry go
for gas matter and home delivery. Make you wire Benetta gas plant for 080-6745-7890 and 080-5904-7722. Benetta gas plant, the tequila of gas matters.
It's colorful, so colorful, wow! It's Uzo Furniture and Interior Merchant, a leading name for luxurious furniture at ultra-modern super showroom. Well-stocked is now located near you for the sales and installation of long-lasting exotic and quality interior and exterior furniture for your living space, such as foreign Turkey royal chairs and sofas, glass, wooden and marble royal dining tables and chairs, conference tables and chairs, executive office tables, reception tables, orthopedic office chairs, etc. Uzo Furniture and Interior Merchant has in stock royal king-size and queen-size beds, wardrobes, mirror consoles, wall frames and artworks for decoration, wine bars, big TV shelves and TV stands, gym equipment like motorized gym bicycles, gaming chairs, treadmills, outdoor swing chairs, etc. All at affordable prices. We deliver with our vehicles. To make your home that cozy paradise, locate our super showroom along DSC Expressway opposite Platinum Banquet Place, beside Ugboloposo Junction, Efru, Delta State. Or call 0806-394-3198 or 0703-368-7179. Uzo Furniture and Interior Merchant for comfortable home interior furniture experience.
Well, we need to welcome you back, and we're still with the big story for today. We're taking a critical look at the state of the nation. What seems to be the problem? Why are things after 9 months not really picking up in the country? And most importantly, why is this present hardship hitting us in the face? Well, anyway, with social unrest being predicted by the African Development Bank, should this government not take the bull by the horn and see how they can change the narrative to avert any prediction of doom that will be coming from any quarters? Well, it's a question I will still be asking on the show, and one I love our guests still here. I'm talking of no other person but economist and also social critic, Mr. Gideon Oguns. Now, Mr. Gideon Oguns, let's quickly come back to you. But before we do, I'll plead with you. You do know that we do now have a number on Quest today, a different number from what we used to have, and it's only right I give you out, or rather give out those numbers so you can easily and quickly get used to them in case you want to drop your comments and contribution. Now, this is what we'll do. We'll open up the lines even now. So when your calls come in, it's just like we're asking that same questions to our guests. He'll be addressing it. Now, the number to reach us is 091-3865-9453. That's 091-3865-9453. The numbers are already there on your screen in case you're watching us on the TV. Look at those numbers, get used to it, and the calls will come through, and if they do, we'll definitely take them. Like I said, 091-3865-9453 is the number. But let's come back and look at the numbers already, and it's not adding up already when it comes to the economy. And what I want us now to do, it's enough of us just talking about the issues. Let's look at means of addressing them. But before we look at the means of addressing them, let's look at what this administration tends to do in addressing them. Now, just last week, Thursday, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had a meeting with the state governors and other critical stakeholders. And I'm talking about the economy. Let's look at it. And he rolled out a lot of plans in addressing the present hardship in the land. One of such plans he talked about, and I want us to look at, he talked about addressing insecurity, which is, we'll come to state police. He talked about addressing insecurity, which he said is affecting farming and food production. That he knows by having more police personnel recruited to strengthen the force. Now, that's number one. He also talked about strengthening forest rangers and arming them to keep our forests safe. So let's look at these two approaches. He told the state governors, hey, it's time you guys have your own forest rangers, and it's time we increase the number. We'll come to state police because he also said that. It's also one of the major we'll talk about. But let's look at these two approaches he said he would take in dealing or with securing farmers securing our forests.
Mike, this is a government that have always made noise for 9 months. Are you asking me about the noise they just made? And you think they have made a promise? Have they kept any?
But it's an approach.
It's not an approach. Now let's go. Amoteku was a child of necessity when insecurity entered into the Southwest. What were the hula balloons that followed it? Now, as the dust was settling, in how many places did you hear of Amoteku now? I think only Ondo. And in recent
which is
days,
the best place?
In recent days, Ekiti, by the reason of the
last what happened during the kidnap of those people.
Where are the other southwestern states?
On the issue of Amoteku.
On the issue of Amoteku. So you discover that the deceit is all round. This is just another drain pipe where on paper we will be told that forest guards, rangers have been recruited, have been trained. They can even show us a parade of their graduating ceremony. We've seen that so many times. But when the die is cast, when the chicken come to roast, insecurity will not be addressed. Permit me to say this thing I'm going to say.
No, go ahead.
Somebody came over the socials I had last weekend, all the way from Kebbi State. So I was talking with a young man. I said, permit me. The people fighting or doing the banditry, they are Muslims. Boko Haram are Muslim. The people they are killing, stealing, maiming are Muslims. Give me an understanding. He made a statement. He said, we are gradually beginning to think that the insecurity in the northeast is state-sponsored. I said, did I hear you correctly?
I don't understand.
He said, a man was posted to an army formation in Kebbi. On arrival, he felt, why should? Because there is a part of it that borders Zamfara and
which
Niger.
Which are two major flashpoints.
So the man told his crew, if this is where he's coming from, then why not we do something on that axis? He collected the handset of all the junior officers he wanted to use for that special mission. Where is the route they pass? They were told. All the logistics were planned, operations planned. He took their phone for like 2 weeks. They were able to arrive at their different locations. The operation was successful. A number of them were smoked out. He had not returned to settle. He got a signal. And the next 2 days, he was transferred. For doing what is right. He told me, he said, you bandits can be operating 5 kilometers away from an army formation, and the ordinary citizen will want to run into the barracks, the gates will be shut against them. So, is it the forest guards that you want to maim or kill? Let's look at the fundamentals. Why is there banditry? Why is there kidnapping in that axis? The questions are simple. The people doing this are illiterates. Somebody buys the AK-47, the APGs of the world, and give to them.
To go and hustle.
To go and hustle. I like that preaching English. So it is a hustle. So how do the hunters, are they not the same people? The hunters are not in the community. They are not hungry. They are not jobless. I just think they want to relicense another group of persons to bring trouble. Let's go to the issue of recruitment into the police. Mike, will you join the Nigerian police force?
Not now. And not in the nearest future.
Because as far as I'm concerned, the Nigerian police officer should be praised. I don't know the last time you visited a barrack. A Nigerian police barrack.
I went to Ogida Barracks some couple of
I don't know the last time you went into a police station and you saw the functionalities, technicalities by which an average Nigerian police officer needs to operate. The operating environment is terrible. Ordinary paper you have to pay. If you can't pay, they can't provide. You have a distress call right now and you call the police and you cannot give them an assistance to aid them to do the job. They can be, is government funding them adequately for the job of securing their own lives and that of the citizen? Thirdly, you're talking about insecurity as if it's a pack of homo you are going to the shelf to pick. It's not so. The more you are recruiting, you are bringing in people outside the Judases that will be inside. Those criminals are also going to increase and improve their tactical approaches.
Because they will not sit down and wait for you.
Now, is this a generation where we need more hands or we need more technology? So if government is thinking of more hands, you don't want to waste Nigerians. Why not think technology? You can fly drones. You can do a lot of things. And at a point of a push of a button, these things could be seen, analyzed, security issue
and
interpreted. If you watch in recent days, except for the special patrol people who, I don't even know who gave police those Sienna they now use, can't you see the kind of operational vehicles? If somebody, God forbid, have an issue on this express, can a police vehicle chase him? Let's be honest. The things are so deplorable that I don't think what they are saying there is the solution. Okay. Let them repair what they have. It can even work, but they won't repair. They want to add more to the damage.
Okay, we'll come a bit to security later, but let's still remain with the rising cost of food. Now, Mr. President directed that the state government and the federal government should collaborate to increase local food production and go after hoarders of food. That's where I'm going to now. And even directed the National Security Advisor and the Director General of the Department for State Service to monitor warehouse hoarding food across the country and to stop those merchants that are making huge profit from it. And then, funny enough, just yesterday in the afternoon, I got information that about 15 trucks that were heading to Niger through the Sokoto border were stopped around. There's an axis, the custom stopped them and had to seize all those 15 trucks.
In the public space.
Okay. Now, I want your reaction to all of this in a way of dealing with the present hardship in the land, food insecurity, hoarding, and the issue of...
I heard you clearly.
Okay, let's go.
The point is this. Government want to spread the hardship Even to the traders. Because as far as ECOWAS is concerned, there is a treaty called the African Free Trade, whatever.
AFCTA.
So, are they saying that they are no longer signatory to that?
But Burkina Faso, Niger, all of them are out of it.
No, African. They are also ECOWAS, not.
Okay.
Now, the point I'm bringing to you is, it is somebody's hobby, occupation, to buy food and import or export.
If somebody's trade.
If food leaves Nigeria
it's somebody's
and
trade.
go to Niger, that's export. So we are looking for more reason to export. Now you say food should not cross
the border.
I think they just want the traders to also feel the hardship. Now, taking the joke out, it is not a way to go. Why? The food they are carrying, the farmers are in the village. Let's just be a simple scenario.
Yeah.
The farmer farms in a village, and the food gets to a point, well, let me call it a collection point, where the farmers sell and have been settled. This food is now carried by the traders to go and sell to their own customers outside. Now, like Niger State is saying, they don't even want bulk buyers anymore. The question is, if the people don't buy from the farmers at the rate they have been buying, won't the thing go bad? They are spreading hardship again.
Won't you kill the local farmers' way of... Okay.
Are you getting where I'm going? So they are spreading the hardship back to the farmer.
Because he cannot sell at the level he has been selling.
So if he
will not be able to buy.
Have 50 tubers of yam, and let's assume he will have to sell them in 1 week. Now you said nobody should buy in bulk. So all the people coming are buying one. He needs 50 people as against one person coming to buy. So when will he have enough money to send his child to school? This is a policy that's why I keep saying, do they sit down and look at the pros and cons of what they say? Hardship is already everywhere. People are trying to struggle hard to see how they can come out. You bring a policy that negates their struggle and tell them, don't worry, I'm going to help you. How? This is the same government that claim he want to open the strategic grain reserve so that there will be excess food in the market to buy. On one hand, you want to bring from your silos to the market, but the man who have just 20 cows to sell should not be selling only one at a time, and you say you are happy. I don't understand it. The economics of it is difficult to understand. So this does not stop hardship. Rather, it promotes hardship.
Now, he said he's not open to importation of food. That we should grow what we eat. And he feels importation of food will hamper, disturb the present harmony being experienced in our own local production and sales in the country.
I don't have that one is well said.
Okay.
Well said. If
so 1-0.
He's saying no food should be imported, then how will the excess supply, okay, that's to economists, they understood what I've said. Okay. How will so much food stuff be in the market to force prices down?
So that was what was being done during the PDP era of Goodluck Jonathan. We had a lot of imports.
What?
The price of rice fell down to 8,000 a bag. So are you saying we would have opened up the window for now, get enough food going before we now start?
Government is not paying us to advise them. They are not even listening, so I don't even want to give them any advice.
Okay, well,
but if you want to hit it on the head, that statement, as laudable as it is, for it not to become a laughable statement, there are things to do. This grow food you are talking, How many seedlings have you prepared? How many farmers have these seedlings
Helped.
be given to? How much hectares of land that 2023 was not found are you aiming at that will now be put under cultivation? If these answers continue to have continue to have answers, then we can say that rice takes about 4 or 5 months.
To stabilize.
Cassava takes about a year so. So people can sit here and say, okay, since this is this, then by such and such a time, this will be this. So people can, but you just made this very good statement. But like I keep saying, there is no action
to follow.
Can I make you laugh?
Yeah.
I'm looking like what many people do. Prayer is needed, all right? But prayer only give you revelation. Hard work give you profit. Hard work give you profit. The Bible will say God will bless the work of your hand, not the prayer. You pray in your spirit, in your but if you want solution,
hard work.
Faith, you need hard work. The hard work is part of it. Is not being done.
Okay, now still talking about hard work. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu told governors to pay workers for their hard work. They should not owe workers their salary. They should not owe pensioners their wages. So there will be enough money in circulation to deal with the present hardship. And he said why he feels so is that FEC had just reviewed the revenues to governors and it has now increased. So he's wondering why a governor will be owing pensioners or workers their salary. So he said this will indeed help to deal with the present hardship if there's money in the hands of these people.
Do you know that? So actually speaking, factually, right? If state governors were doing 1/5 of what the federal government is doing,
the problem will be less.
Hardship will not be this much.
Okay.
Because you will agree with me that in the 9 months of this administration, all states have gotten a better chunk of money than
they used to be.
But can I ask a question?
Yes.
What better thing have they done
with the monies?
You can't find it. So it's as if they are receiving the same thing, but you and I know that they are receiving much more than they have ever received. Salaries are not being increased. Palliatives are not being paid. Pensioners are not getting it. You discover that many things, many things are not just going. So when he says, okay, should governors be appealed to pay pensioners? Worst of it is this. Most of the state government are doing a contributory pension scheme. In which case, it means you deduct from my salary
and put them.
And you deduct from your own side and pass the money to a pension administrator. If that was being religiously followed, it means in 3 months I retire, my money should be with me.
Of course.
Sir.
Because it's somewhere.
It's almost 10 years. Some people retired. Some is almost 5 years. Some people retired. So more money have come to states. It is a contributory pension. Why can't the monies be paid to the beneficiaries? We are looking for solution.
Well, anyway, it's not in my phone though. The solutions are not there. I'm just looking at the time and messages that are coming. But what we'll come back to talk more as it concerns the state of the nation. We need to go on that break now. And when we come back, more discussion centered on the big story for today.